Hello viewers and welcome to my new video. This time I would like to make this video quite interactive and I'm going to invite you to have a bit of a conversation and a debate with me in the comments. And the subject of the video today is album versus single. And the reason why I've chosen this subject is basically because I'm edging ever so closer to the releasing of my album. I'm going through the mixing stages, and after that I will be mastering it, and I will be aiming to release it as soon as possible. And I've been wondering what is actually the best way, or what do people actually prefer these days. Do people still like full-length albums, or do people prefer singles, or perhaps streaming, or what types of devices people listen to records on? So these are the things that I would like to cover in this particular video. When you obviously go back in history, albums, they used to be quite popular, and we all know great famous albums, such as Back in Black by AC/DC, for example, or the Black Album by Metallica, and so on and so forth. And there's been all these great albums, but at the same time there's always seems to be that kind of battle between albums and singles that were being released. And obviously in sort of going even further back in history, they used to release those singles, and then obviously the full length sort of came around, and so on and so forth. But obviously things have really changed over the years or even decades. And I still remember buying my first ever record, which was actually on a cassette. Recently I believe there's been a bit of a revival of cassette tapes again, but when I started listening to cassettes, and I used to collect them, I had quite a lot of them actually. They were taken over by CDs at one point, and everybody was listening to CDs, because I used to have a Walkman, and then obviously these portable CD players came about, and I think the next thing after that was probably an iPad, which had all these songs sort of stored that could be downloaded, and so on and so forth. So obviously things have changed, and these days we obviously have all these streaming platforms, and some people release music on say Bandcamp or SoundCloud even, all these different platforms. But then some people still release physical copies, CDs or vinyls. I think vinyls are still popular. But anyway, I am really curious, to hear your views on this. Really, I've planned this particular record to be an album because it makes sense. It's been written during a period of time when I've had a lot of reflection, and it's sort of brought all these songs together, all these lyrics together as well, which it makes perfect sense, to release it as a full album. But what do you prefer? Would you rather see me, for example, in the future releasing a single every so often, or an individual songs, an individual song? What are your views on this? Because I'm just trying to do a bit of research really and find out what people really prefer. Based on whatever people tell me under this video, I will be looking into various ways of releasing and publishing my music, so it's all very helpful. So thank you very much for watching, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please go and hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.